talking about Power Rangers. Much as I love Power Rangers. So first, Lens, can you hit the lights as soon as you're putting down the camera?
7:30.
Hold on.
Huh?
Around here.
Nice.
One right here.
Here we go.
This is one of the most epic scenes you will ever see, ever.
We're playing Ninja.
Power Rangers!
What's that guy?
That was how we began this current season. Jesus. Alright. We have a question, and this does get a prize. Which of the following did not influence Super Sentai in some way, shape, or form? Captain America, Spider-Man, Godzilla, or none of the above?
None of the above.
Very good. You get a prize. Spicy oyster omelet flavored potato chips.
Thanks.
Hit the lights, Lens. We start out with what they refer to as the Sentai era, because we weren't super yet. Let me redo that. There we go. So we start out with Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger. Translated roughly means Secret Task Force Go Ranger, or 5 Ranger. It was created by Shotaro Ishinomori, who also created such classics as Kamen Rider, which we'll be doing here in about an hour, and Skullman, quite a few other very well-known shows. It is the longest-running Sentai at 84 episodes. Included 5 members, thus 5 Ranger, 4 men, 1 woman, and they were color-coded. Red, blue, yellow, pink, and green, in that order and rank. However, they did not use any robots, like we said before. This was just Sentai. Sentai being task force. They fought monsters, fought bad guys. However, they used motorcycles, flying fortress, tank, even a hot air balloon. And they fought monsters and defeated them with a soccer ball. Or a football later on. That was the powered up version. And the football or soccer ball turned into whatever the monster hated the most. In fact, I believe one time it turned into an egg.
An egg!
Second season, Jaka Denkik Tai, one of the few that does not have Sentai in the name. Second and last one created by Shotaro Ishinomori. Not quite as long, only 35 episodes. However, this one had a playing card motif, as you can notice here in the helmets.
Where did you get that?
Did start out originally as 4 members, just 3 men and a woman. However, as the ratings kind of tanked after a while, they added in a 5th Ranger. This guy right here in the middle, Big Juan. This was the first Sentai to use any sort of combining gun as a finisher, this giant cannon right here. They literally assembled it on the field. It was also the first Sentai to meet its predecessor. They did have a crossover movie, I believe it was, where they had a huge battle. But this was also the last of the quote-unquote Sentai series, as we mentioned before. The next year, we had Spider-Man. They actually had a Spider-Man Japanese show. He got his powers from an alien. He did pilot, however, a giant robot. However, if I remember correctly, the giant robot suit was damaged like 3 or 4 episodes in, so they weren't able to use it anymore. But they kind of combined the Sentai idea with the giant robot to give us Super Sentai, which was for a long time considered a separate series. We have Battle Fever J. This was co-produced by Marvel Comics. This gentleman right here in the middle was Captain Japan. He was supposed to be the Japanese version of Captain America, or excuse me, Battle Japan. He was supposed to be the Japanese version of Captain America. First giant robot, the Battle Fever Robo, which we have right here. Didn't combine, didn't transform, it just went out and killed things. Next series, excuse me, Denshi Sentai Denjaman. It had the first transforming robot, the Daidinjin. That's really all it's known for. We have a little still frame version of the transformation here. Taiyo Sentai Sun Vulcan. The only 3-member Sentai ever. The only all-male Sentai ever. The first animal-themed Sentai. It was also the first to have a combining robot in the Sun Vulcan Robo. Came in 2 pieces, I believe it was. Dai Sentai Goggle 5. It was the first 3-part robot, and their weapons were based on rhythmic gymnastics. So we had the pins, the hoop, the ribbon, the ball, and there was something else, can't remember what it was.
The guy who got tumbling was a real loser.
No, it's not even that good. But we have the 3-piece Goggle Jet, the Goggle Tank, and the Goggle Dump, and they were carried around by the Goggle Caesar. That's why it didn't combine with anything, it was just a carrier. That's the robo right there. Kagaku Sentai Dynaman. The first Sentai to wear the now standard spandex. All of them 4 wore actual cloth costumes. They were also the first not to wear scarves, which was a staple of Ishinomori characters. And technically the first to be shown in America as a parody on Late Night USA. And it was funny, I will give it that, but it wasn't a good showing for Sentai. Chodenshi Sentai. No, there's no Sentai there, Bill. Read it. Chodenshi Bioman. It was the first Sentai to have 2 female members. All the others had 1 or none. It was also the first that Haim Saban tried to bring over to the United States. The toys were picked up and licensed, but no one bothered picking up the show. They figured, nobody will get this, nobody will like it. Dengeki Sentai Changeman. This was the second longest series at 55 episodes, right after Go Ranger. It's the last Sentai not to include a Yellow Ranger. All the others have included one. And this was the only one to have both a pink and white. Never seen that combination.